Welcome to ForexTV.com. It's Tuesday, November 27th. I'm Remy Hokie with your New York Forex Market Buzz. In New York afternoon trade as of 1:15 p.m. Eastern Time, Euro dollar is at 148.25. Sterling dollar is at 2.0658, while dollar yen is at 108.63. Joining me this afternoon is Jamie Coleman, Managing Editor of Thomson FX Hub.com. Good afternoon, Jamie. Thanks for joining us today.
Anytime.
Well, the U.S. dollar has been seeing strength against the majors in quite a seesaw session. U.S. equities have advanced into positive territory on the heels of Abu Dhabi's investment in Citigroup earlier. But today's economic data has not had much of an impact in FX, but we do have a slew of releases starting tomorrow in the U.S. So given that the low-yielding greenback has been seen as a profitable carry trade currency as of late, what do you expect to see in euro dollar in the coming session?
It looks as though we may be finally looking at a little bit of a setback for the euro. This morning we made a run back up towards that 149 level, and that was quickly rejected. We've come back down. We have a trend line coming in right around 147.50 on the daily charts, and it looks as though if we can kind of plow through this area of support between 147.75 and 147.85, we have a decent shot to take out that 147.50 area and see a correction, maybe back down towards the 145 area. Certainly wouldn't change the broader trend, but it would be the first significant correction we've had in several weeks.
Well, now that we've covered a euro dollar, moving along to another major currency pair of dollar CAD, let's consider growth and rate differentials. Jamie, dollar CAD hit 99.86 earlier and is now trading around 99.60. So what's the next level of resistance for dollar CAD?
Dollar CAD just above the 100 area, about 100.1520 in there is an area of resistance, followed by about 100.95. There is some anticipation that the Bank of Canada could cut rates as early as next week. The feeling is that they've got several rate cuts in the pipeline. It's just a question of timing at this point. Some analysts feel it's a little too early for the Bank of Canada, that they really like to signal well in advance of their rate moves that they're about to change policy. But given the strength of the Canadian dollar, I think there is a better than average chance that they will cut
and rounding
next week.
out the action in the majors, let's move on to the dollar yen as well as sterling against the yen. What's your near-term forecast?
It looks to me as though we're trying to put in a bottom in dollar yen. Very much like, it's sort of the reverse picture of the descending trend line that comes in right around the 109.10 area, and after bottoming overnight in the 107.20-25 area, we've got a very nice today in New York trading, and if we can clear the 108.80 area first, I think we have a shot to take out 109.10 and retrace towards that 110-111 area by the end of the week.
And last but not least, let's take a look at the yen crosses of euro yen and Aussie yen. Euro yen is around 161 right now, and Aussie yen 95.12. We still have a few more hours until the end of the close of the U.S. Equities. So going ahead into tomorrow's New York AM session, do you expect to see a pullback in the yen?
I tell you, it's a very muddled picture in the crosses right now. It's hard to get a really good read technically on either one of these pairings. To me, Aussie yen looks like it's in a consolidation after a pretty steep. It wants to continue lower, but I think there needs to be a period of consolidation, right? Centered around the 95 area. Somewhere between 94.5, 96.5 for a few more days before we push lower once again. It's a similar situation. We're bounced up against the 200-day moving average again today, and that level held. We've retraced about 50% since the big slide in August, and coming back up into the 167.50 area. We've retraced back down about 50% of that. I think if we can get below that 158.50 area, which would be the 50% retracement of that move, we'll start coming back down 5, and then ultimately back towards 150 as the year progresses.
Okay, Jamie, thank you very much for your insight and analysis this afternoon.
Anytime.
That wraps it up for your Forex Market Buzz with Jamie Coleman, Managing Editor of ThomsonFXHubs.com. I'm Remy Hokie. Join us later this afternoon for PM Exchange right here on ForexTV.com.